Welcome to the October 2007 edition of Outlook Video, your nationally recognized award-winning show for gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender communities. I'm Roberta Gonzalez-Gregg.
And I'm Tom Smith. The Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation promotes fair, accurate, and inclusive representation of people and events in the media to eliminate homophobia and discrimination based on gender identity and sexual orientation.
Every year, they present the GLAAD Media Awards in New York City, Los Angeles, Miami, and San Francisco, where they recognize and honor media for their fair, accurate, and inclusive representation of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender communities and the issues that affect their lives.
Raymond Hong and Bill Sywak were at Westin Saint Francis Hotel in San Francisco for the 18th Annual GLAAD Media Awards, where they were able to hobnob with the celebrities on the red carpet.
But let's get this show rolling with Raymond's San Francisco coverage of the 18th Annual GLAAD Media Awards.
This is Raymond Hong, and I'm here at the Saint Francis Hotel on Union Square in San Francisco. It has hosted royalty in the past, and tonight Hollywood royalty descends on the 18th Annual GLAAD Media Awards. The Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation was formed 22 years ago to promote accurate and inclusive representation of LGBT people in media and the entertainment industry.
Well, I think our lives have been more visible than we've ever been before. And as we get more visible, the voices of our adversaries are also going to rise. And I think that's what we're seeing happen. And we have to be prepared that the voices of our adversaries and the funding of the anti-gay industry is going to only increase as we get closer to full equality. Because make no mistake, we're going to have equality. We're going to get there. It's just a matter of time. Our adversaries know this too. And so they're building up and they're getting even stronger with their voices. And I think all this activity is just representative of what's going on in society.
With its annual GLAAD Media Awards, individuals and projects in media and entertainment are honored for their work based on representation, boldness, and originality, impact, and overall quality of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people. Here at the red carpet at Saint Francis Hotel, all the celebrities gather here for drinks and hors d'oeuvres before getting their awards at tonight's ceremony. The life of transgender teen Gwen Araujo was dramatized in the film A Girl Like Me, the Gwen Araujo story.
I'm here because I'm a co-executive producer of Lifetime's film, which is about the tragic death, the tragic murder of a transgender teen. And that teen was the daughter of Sylvia. And of course, JD played that role so beautifully. And I'm very happy to be here because GLAAD has nominated the film for its award. And I'm here to support GLAAD. Most of all, I'm here to support Sylvia and her love and her courage that she displayed for her child.
Well, it's important just because, I know this means, first and foremost, a lot to Sylvia Guerrero, who's the mother of Gwen. And, she's a huge advocate for transgender rights. And also, it's just important to come out and just show support. This is a great award ceremony, and it deserves respect. And, it's just great to be a part of it.
Well, there are a lot of places we could be. In San Francisco, there's always an event going on, but this is where I want to be because it is fighting the right battle against any kind of homophobia, against damaging words, and making sure that we are in the press in a positive and supportive way.
I believe strongly in what GLAAD is about. It's really important that we have a watchdog to sort of, in part, help, really to empower media, film and television to tell our stories in ways that honor us and that are truthful. There's obviously a long history of examples where that wasn't the case, and things are really changing very much in large part due to the work of GLAAD.
Here's why it's important for me to be here at the GLAAD show.
I'm a big fan of GLAAD. I think, GLAAD does a huge service to our community by keeping an eye out for media that doesn't do a service. And it's important to have somebody, keeping an eye on the language that's used and the subject matter and how it's handled. And I'm really proud of the fact that they've done such enormous great work and made great strides in the Spanish language media, and really taught them on how to speak on the subject.
I think any organization that has the purpose of watching over, the portrayals of gays and lesbians in the media, I think that's a good thing.
I love that GLAAD is against defamation and for gay and lesbian
representation that's truthful.
Ugly Betty won the GLAAD Media Award for Outstanding Comedy Series.
You know, it's won so many awards. It's been great. It's my first series, so the fact that I'm on a show that's doing well, that has such a positive message and being recognized, not only for the message, just for the quality of the show, it's a dream come true. And I know it's not like this on other shows, so I'm just soaking it all up.
Silvio Horta, the creator, producer, is a good friend of mine, and you know, the character of the nephew is my favorite character on television right now, and I like to think of him as the younger brother of Ricky Vasquez. I'm so proud of the fact that 13 years after that series was on the air, that we have a character that carries that torch, and it's important to me that gay youth have a voice, and he obviously is doing an amazing job.
You know, I think that the gay community really is so supportive of theater, music, film, and you know, we need to give back to them and support them. So as an artist, it's important for me to be here.
I'm gay friendly, and I'm all about gay equality and people getting along and people being allowed to love who they want to love and marry who they want to love, so why wouldn't I be here? It's actually my first time coming to the San Francisco one, and I just went to the LA one last week for the very first time, and I'm coming every year from now on.
I think anytime someone asks me to help, I say yes, because it's an opportunity to help raise awareness about prejudice and hate and to give back. And not only does it make me feel good, like I'm doing something, but it is just good for the community in general.
My thanks to all the celebrities we spoke with tonight, and love and kisses to Becky Newton of Ugly Betty. You rock on, girl. From the Saint Francis Hotel in San Francisco, this is Raymond Donald Hong for Outlook Video.